So in this video, I am sharing the strategies that I would give her if I was DoDash's digital marketing strategist. So let's go ahead and get into it, because if you want to grow like her and you don't want to sell a course or sell a program, but you do still want to make sure you maximize your money and to get and continue to have financial freedom from a 9-to-5, then this video is exactly for you. So go ahead and keep on watching. The first thing that I would do is not focus on selling a product, but focus on selling a personal brand. And a personal brand, you're not like selling your personal brand monetarily. You're selling the brand of you and what you stand for, what you value, what you offer to your audience. And so DoDash has built a platform on financial freedom from a 9-to-5. And people are swarming around this because a lot of people want to leave their jobs because their job keeps them just over broke. Like, let's just be real and not act like inflation hasn't like hurt the pockets, right? And then on top of that, if you already weren't making great money, then it just really hurts. And you're doing whatever you can to side hustle and to pick up extra shifts or overtime, spending more time away from your family, but building the personal brand is what helps to build your name and build your brand identity, but most importantly, build trust. Because when people think of your brand, your personal brand, you want to make sure that the things that they associate with your personal brand are things of value to them. And when things are of value to them, then you get to do number 2, which is build a community. And when you build a community, you don't have to sell to them. And here's what I mean by community, not YouTube community. That's cool, beautiful, great. I hope to build a YouTube community as big as DoDash. And let's be honest, even bigger, right? But a community that you can actually reach out to when you want to. That would be on email, text, or a combination of both, because you are in charge of that. You can reach out to somebody as much as you want. Right now, DoDash has nearly 50,000 subscribers, but she can't reach out to anybody personally. She can't send no message. She can't send notifications. She can't, nothing. She would have to go back to a video to find where somebody dropped a comment and reply to that and hope that they see the notification to see it. I've missed comments that were 3, 4, 5 years old. So that's not really an effective way to build community. It's communal, but in order to make sure that you have a deep rooted community is to get them off of this social platform. YouTube is kind of social, right? And get them onto a platform that you can control. So I would minimum get email address, and then for those that want to share it, their phone number, right? And start building community. That's how you're going to be able to monetize your efforts. You don't have to sell to them. We get into that. So let's recap. Number 1, personal brand. You're going to continue to build on a brand identity that people are going to know you for, and people are going to associate values and value that you give, right? And then you're going to build a community off of YouTube. You're going to build an email list. And then you are going to do what I call purposeful repurposing with the content you have already created, and you are going to capitalize on the attention that you've already garnered and with the content that you've already created. You're going to take all of those and you're going to put those on a podcast, and then you're going to start getting attention from people that are not even on YouTube. They ain't even seen your face yet. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a second platform where you can do the next strategy, which is to get brand deals, to get sponsorships. Because if people have a goal, a specific goal, there are going to be tools that they need. There are going to be resources that they need, and you don't have to sell them, but you can tell them about them, and you can get paid to do it. There's affiliate marketing, there's brand deals, there's sponsorships, there's ad reads. There's so many different avenues when you go the personal brand route and when you leverage the content that you've already created and just take the audio and put it on a podcast.
Okay, so my camera filled up on all its storage because I create a lot of content that I'm working on sharing, by the way. But we're going to finish these notes right here because there is a lot of opportunity to grow a personal brand, use the content that you've already created, DoDash and anybody else watching this, and leverage your content through a podcast. Okay, so we already talked about all of the opportunities with sponsorships and with brand deals, with ad reads, all that stuff. But there's another opportunity with personal brand in order to monetize without having to ask your audience for a dime. And that's leveraging your community that you've built that other brands want access to. And you don't have to sell them anything. You don't even have to tell them, you gotta buy this or push them. But if there are brands out there want to get in front of your community, let them. If it aligns with you and what you already offer. There are people that pay to get on podcasts. There are people that pay to get on podcasts. Just like there are people that pay to get on those little specials on TV that say this section is sponsored by, and they have all of these products and services and books and product reviews and why this is great and you should buy this and this is a great gift, blah, blah, blah. All of those sections are sponsored. They're not finding these products and saying, oh, look how great they are. People are paying to be there. They're paying to get in front of the audience. So let aligned businesses, aligned brands pay you to get in front of your audience. And then here's the other thing. Ooh, it's hot out here. It is hot. Another way that you can leverage your personal brand and podcast with the content that you've already created is, So besides the benefits of brands wanting to pay you for access to your audience and the attention that you have when you upload your content as a podcast, it helps you to get visible. It helps you to get visible as a thought leader. And that gives you opportunities to not just affect your audience, but to get invited to impact other audiences. Because now brands, event planners, conference planners, they are looking for people just like you that can inspire, that can motivate, that can encourage their audience in order to take action. And you don't have to sell anything. You'll actually get paid to speak on stages, paid to speak at virtual and in-person events, because you have leveraged the content that you've already created and have leveraged your personal brand. Okay, I have one more way for you to leverage your personal brand. And this is like the least talked about that I see anyway. And that is to leverage the ability to work with brands as a consultant for them. I know a lot of people have been telling DoDash to be a consultant or a coach for her viewers. But what about being a consultant or a coach for businesses, like bona fide businesses that already have revenue? They already have sales, they already have customers. You can take their money. You can take all their money for their insight on your audience. Because if you have the audience that they want, they are going to want to pay you so that they can understand your audience better, to help them sell better, to help them provide products or services better. So look, I just want to encourage DoDash and anybody else that's interested in building a community that doesn't feel aligned with offering a digital product, offering something to sell. There is plenty of ways that you can leverage the attention that you receive without having to take money out the pockets of the people that are watching you. So I hope you found this beneficial. If you want to get my guide on personal brand to profits, then go ahead and hit the link in the description below so that you can check it out and you can maximize the attention that you gain now and in the future. You can leverage your personal brand now and in the future in order to earn profit. That's it for now. Catch you in the next one.